I would like to now ask you to have a chair, and hopefully if you can have a wall accessible. If you don't have a wall, it's fine, but it's really good to have something to press the arms against, okay? And I want to show you some very simple ways to really get into the release of the sciatica pain, okay? So if I would have a chair, what I would do is I would bring the chair close to the wall, okay? And then what I would do is I would just sit in the first half of the chair, okay? So make sure that you are not going all the way back, okay? But you are sitting in that first, half. You can see that my shins are vertical, thighs are parallel to the floor, okay? This is very, very important. Second toes in the middle of the feet, of the ankles. And so, especially if I would feel it, for instance, on my right side, okay, what I would do is I would pick up just kind of, the right foot, place the ankle on the top of the left knee, okay? One thing that pay attention carefully is that you want to activate this foot, meaning you just are not here and letting the foot be like that. Immediately as you flex the toes, toward your shin, already there is a stretch in that right piriformis. Just feel that, let it go, and then just kind of, really flex it, okay? And then you can simply place your hands, against the wall, lift through the chest. That already is a beautiful, beautiful just kind of access to the piriformis on the right side. You can gently release the right knee away from your chest. Now, if this is accessible to you, you can go further, which means that you can move your hands slightly on the wall upwards, okay? So arms are moving up. Look at my back. It's not rounding, right? It's nice and straight. And that's probably as far as I can go, just not moving my chest anyway. And then I'm seeing if I can gently lean my upper torso toward the wall, gently leaning forward, and I really feel a very strong stretch in that right buttock, and that nice in the lower back, beautifully stretching and lengthening. Neck is relaxed. You can see we can walk a little bit those fingertips more. Breathe in and out. And then slowly, gently, you can relax and release, okay? And let's do the other side as well, okay? So nicely place the right foot down, bend your left knee, flex the toes on the left foot, lift through the chest, press your hands against the wall, relax the shoulders away from your ears. Nice. And then again, if you can, just start walking your arms nicely up on the wall. And then when you come to the point you cannot go any further, lift the chest and then start bringing just nicely the chest forward. And that will allow you to go with your fingertips just maybe an inch, maybe even two, upward on that wall. Left knee away from your torso, toes flexing, on that left foot toward your left shin. Beautiful. Neck is relaxed. Lean a little bit more forward. The more you lean forward, the more you will feel it in the piriformis on the left side, right in the middle of the left buttock. And also beautiful lengthening through, the lower back. And then slowly come all the way away from, that. So that would be one way to, you can already feel how you stretch that region, how it brings the sense of just release and openness. Now, sometimes, you can do something different than that. Like if you have a kitchen table that is just kind of somewhere up, just kind of, to your, hips, that is not anyway up there, or any just kind of table that goes up to the hips. What you can do is, and what I can do is, because I don't have any table here, I will use two bolsters. I want you to see this, okay? This is a really, really cool stretch, okay? So what I would do is, and if you have two bolster, kudos to you, you can try this, okay? So what I'm doing now is, I will pretend that that's my just kind of maybe kitchen counter or whatever, okay? And what I will do again, so if my pen is in my left buttock, I would just kind of come closer, pick up the left leg, and place just kind of, nicely that left shin, nicely just kind of, parallel, just kind of, to the wall in front of you. Again, toes pointing toward just nicely the shin, okay? Toes on the right foot, just kind of, nicely, slightly turning to the right, just very gently, slightly opening that right foot, okay? And then as you are here already, I can feel the stretch here. To make it more exciting, again, I can start walking just nicely upwards and bringing just kind of, myself close to the wall. Okay, and I can come sometimes as close as I can bring actually my forehead toward just kind of, the wall. And that's a big, just kind of, stretch. It's actually a pose that it's called pigeon, Ekapararaja Kapotasana, but it's just kind of done in a very therapeutic way. And again, you can stay here up to 1 minute, even 1.5 minutes, even 2 minutes, and you will feel a huge release. And then slowly coming away from the pose and just kind of trying the same thing on the other side. I don't know if you have anything like that, so I will not do it on the other side. But you can see that if I would have a kitchen table, I might just kind of, pick up my leg and place it on it and just use, the kitchen table to press myself away from it. So a beautiful, just beautiful way to, get into that region, okay? Now, also, I want to show you just very short sequence, okay, that you can do, okay? So I want you to first watch, and then we will do it together. I will go a little faster, and then we'll do it together, okay? But I want to make sure that you know what's happening here, okay? So the sequence will go a little bit just kind of, like this, okay? And like I said, I will go a little faster so that we can do it then together. You will start with your knees bent. I will ask you to bring one leg up. Then I will ask you to lift the leg off the floor, okay? And then you will stay here for a few inhales and exhales. You release down. Then I will ask you bring the foot to the side, okay? If you cannot go all the way down, then I will ask you use a block or use some support that you can put just kind of, nice to the foot on knee away. And that's as you are here, then I will ask you to just kind of come to the center. You will shift the hips slightly to the side. And then I will ask you to come to the other side, just like this. And then I come back to the center and I will ask you gently slide one thigh into the other one like scissors, lift just kind of the knee, and then take your hands on the shins. So it's about, 4 poses, okay? But in all of these 4 poses, you get in the whole region of opening just kind of the outer hip, stretching the whole buttock area, and also getting in actually just kind of, your sacrum and in your lower back, okay? So we will do this together, okay? So I want you now to come all the way on your back and bend your knees. And as you bend your knees, if you remember, I was teaching you a little bit about the technique zip it and wrap it. So see if you can gently from the pubic bones, just like you are zipping the chins toward your navel, and the hip bones are gently coming together. So you can activate that core in your body. And then as you are here, the belly is just kind of, and breathing is easy. You are not strenuous in any way. And then slowly, we'll start with our right foot. So right ankle on the top of the left knee. Move the right knee away from you. And then lift the sole of your foot away from the floor. You can stay either here, or if you have the ability, you can place your hands back behind the left thigh. Bring the left thigh a little closer toward your body, right knee away. Flex the toes on both of your feet so that you can activate that right buttock. Good, excellent. Relax and release the sole of the left foot on the floor. Take a deep inhale. On the exhalation, travel the right foot to the left. Travel, 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 travel. See if you can have a block or if you can bring the sole of the foot down on the floor. Move the right knee away from you. Feel that stretch in your right outer hip, right lower back. right side of your lumbar spine. Easy, nicely breath in and out. Stay there, arms open, and then slowly come back to the center. And then as you are here, just nicely, just kind of lift the hips slightly off the floor and shift them about 1/2 inch to the left. And then we'll allow you now to take the knees to the right, your torso gently turning to the left, and even your neck is turning to the left. And voila, you are now all the way on the other side. You are left outer hip, left side of your lower back. You are in a beautiful, beautiful twist. You can flex the toes on that right foot. Wonderful. And then come back to the center. And let's get into scissors. So you align the sacrum back. So you lift and come back to the center. Now slide the right thigh down toward the left thigh. So they're together. Lift just kind of, the toes of the floor feet. Place your hands on the shins. And then gently spread the shins apart from each other. Flex the toes. Wonderful. Breathe. You can even create a little bit of resistance with your shins pressing against those arms. Yes. Beautiful. And then let go. Relax and release. Wonderful. Awesome, awesome stretch. Let's do it on the other side so that we feel even. Left ankle on the top of the right knee. Pick up the sole of the right foot. Place your hands back behind your right thigh. Flex the toes, press the right thigh toward you, left knee away from your body, left knee away from your body, right thigh in. Beautiful. Big stretch in that left piriformis muscle right now. That's it. And then relax the sole of the right foot. Open up your arms. Travel the sole of the left foot to the right. Yes, that's it. Move the left knee away from your torso, away, pointing toward the ceiling. Yes, that's it. Just breathe in and out. Feel that beautiful stretch on the outside of your left hip. Work within the range of the motion that is accessible to you. Come back to the center, and then just only lift the hips slightly and shift them slightly to the right. And then as you do, inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Press with your left foot onto your right thigh so you get a little bit more stretch there on the right side. Rotate your chest to the right. Breathe in and out. Use that left foot as a leverage, pressing against just nicely that right thigh. Beautiful stretch right there. Come back to the center. And you have to a little bit realign just kind of the sacrum. So lift it a little bit, find it center, and scissors. Slide the left thigh into your right thigh. Pick up the soles of your feet off the floor. Place your hands on the shins. And then press your hands into the shins. And you can stay here, flex the toes. Or you can also resist the shins resisting the hands. Hands resisting the shins, and then relax and release. Beautiful, excellent. Just bend your knees, and just for a second, you can either relax nicely those legs all the way, just nicely down. Just breathe in and out. Nice, easy breath in. Nice, easy breath out. Just stay here for a few more deep inhales and exhales. And then slowly bend your knees. And as you bend your knees, you roll onto one side, okay? So these are some really quick ways to get relief from the immediate just kind of discomfort that we might experience as we might be sitting on a plane or in a car, or just simply sitting for a long time. because all that flexion that is happening from sitting is really impacting just kind of, the back and the whole sacroiliac just kind of region that can come out of the alignment, okay? So I hope that those just kind of, might be helpful, just having, some of those steps.